All right, I'm coming, aren't I? Won't you give a man a minute? God's truth. I mean, good morning, sister.
Are you Mr. John Murray?
I'm not a wealthy man, and I'm chapel too, so let's not get off in a misunderstanding, eh?
Don't be concerned on that score, I'm not collecting.
Oh, not that I wouldn't give.
I've been told you might have a house to let.
Really? Oh, well, that is yes.
Sister Monica.
It's number 8, just opposite.
Shall we say the first quarter in advance, Mr. Murray?
Yes, thank you. I can't in conscience make a reduction, you understand, be it for the cloth.
We're not unworldly. We know you must live. Our little order has some generous benefactors.
Praise the Lord for that, eh?
Blessed be his name forever.
Put them down there, James.
Such kindness, Mr. Phillips, bless you.
It's a poor offering, sister, in truth. The family and master away, you see. A few broken victuals and some old clothes.
A crippled orphan needs little in the way of luxuries, Mr. Phillips.
James will help you with them to your cart.
No need.
James, it's no trouble to him, sister.
God bless you for your kindness, Mr. Phillips. We will pray for you. And may the Lord's special favour light upon this house of Hawley Manor.
James! James! Better lie! Be quick, boy, lie, and quick! There's a robbery going on, the manor broken and burgled! Robbery! Lie! James! James!
The Redhill Sisterhood by Catherine Louisa Purkis, with Gayanne Potter as Miss Loveday Brooke.
They want you at Redhill now.
Who wants me, Mr. Dyer?
The police. An Inspector Gunning.
Oh, do we know him?
I don't recall him amongst our clients, but there seems to be a general idea gaining ground. Women detectives, such as your estimable self, Miss Brooke, are considered less likely to attract attention than men.
Hardly a recommendation.
Oh, I mean they are more satisfactory than men.
Better.
And particularly where the case is one of mere suspicion.
Redhill, you say?
Inspector Gunning.
Country house robberies.
Oh, you know already.
I read the newspapers, and it's the right season for such crime.
Now, Gunning clearly has suspicions of quite a large and well-organised gang at work in his district. He's particularly concerned about secrecy, his men being all well-known faces in the area.
Well, on the other hand, a stranger's presence is equally bound to attract attention.
Well, as to that, you are supposed to be a nursery governess on the lookout for a situation, which should allow you plausibly to visit any country houses you may wish, and to lodge in a draper's shop room which the inspector has already hired for you.
He rather takes it for granted I'm not busy.
He was given to understand your bag is always packed ready.
Well, I'm not pining for a week or so of perfect laziness.
You must be on the 11.5 from Victoria.
I suppose Gunning will meet me at Redhill.
At Merstham, the station before. He thinks he may be watched. He will join you in your carriage for the last part
How
of the journey.
will he know which it is?
You'll put your hand out of the window, holding the morning paper.
Best not get into a ladies-only compartment, then.
I'll have the boy whistle up a cab.
Inspector Gunning seems to want to control every detail. I know the type. I wonder, did he specify I should waive any particular morning paper?
How do you do, Miss Brooke?
Good morning, Inspector.
Gunning. I had the honour of seeing you give evidence once at the Assizes in Brighton. I was very favourably impressed. So naturally, in this case, well...
You have a gang of country house burglars at work, it appears.
Yes, and a pretty strong suspicion as to whom they are, too. Nuns.
Oh, how very unusual.
Brummagem nuns, of course.
How do you know they're not genuine?
Oh, well, that, Miss Brooke, is what you have come to discover. By Jove!
What is it, Inspector?
Oh, I walked 3 miles to meet you on purpose to avoid being seen on the platform at Redhill. Damned wasted effort, turns out. There's a fellow on the sidings. No, don't look. Blast it. Thought I'd given him the slip.
No doubt he's taken good stock of us both, then.
I'm afraid anyone seen in my company is likely to be spied upon. Damnation take the fellow.
So we have to spy upon the gang while they spy upon us.
Well, that's the long and the short of it, Miss Brooke.
I did observe, however, that he looked more like a workman than a nun.
The gang is bigger than the Sisterhood, obviously. But the nuns are at the heart of it. There are 4 of them. Call themselves undenominational, whatever that means.
I assume connected with no religious sect, but worshipping as and where they see fit.
Yes. They refuse to give the name of their rather recent founder, other than to say it's a wealthy lady who wishes her name kept a secret.
There are such benefactresses.
The order is renting a small house, which the sisters claim to have opened as a home for little crippled orphans.
And do they have any such children?
Oh, yes. They're indispensable. Every day the supposed nuns take 1 or 2 of the children off on an old donkey cart and go for a sort of begging ramble through the villages.
And wherever they go, a country house is thereafter soon burgled?
As sure as night follows day. A week ago they visited Hawley Manor. There was a break-in within 12 hours.
Coincidence can be a strange thing.
Well, one sort of coincidence has never failed me yet. Have you heard of a man's face being enough to hang him?
You're not an enthusiast for physiognomy, are you, Inspector?
You think there's nothing in it? Wait till you see their sister Monica, then. I never saw a woman's face of such a low and criminal type.
Do you mean she is plain?
Miss Brooke, she is repulsive.
And do you consider that enough to hang her?
Cold weather brings the bloom to your cheeks.
Mr. Murray.
And Sister Anna looks pretty well for it too.
Good morning, sir.
Though she'd be that any day.
You shouldn't speak to her like this, Mr. Murray.
It's only a little compliment. Any ordinary woman'd be grateful. And you're all sisters under your skins. Sisters, you see.
Come along then, young un. Oh, let's get some hot soup into you.
You're back pretty early.
Children were getting cold. And we found great bounty at Wooton, you see.
Damn me, but you did.
Mr. Murray, please, the children.
Do you want some help?
Thank you, that would be a kindness.
I'll just put the bicycle up. Now, which of this lot would you like unloading first?
Make your own choice.
Righto then. Jeez, they must be rolling in money giving out charity like this.
Ask, and it shall be given unto you, saith the Lord.
I should say it has. And you got all this from Wooton Hall, did you say?
Ah, now that's a house to be marked tempting. In a burglar's list, I mean.
Wooton Hall. It's indexed to... there, on the map.
You've been very thorough, Inspector.
Every country house within 10 miles, Miss Brooke. The blue marks are those that have already been robbed or attempted.
Your notes, too, are invaluable. Here we are, Wooton Hall. Lately changed hands, family plate extensive and splendid, in daily use and left entirely in butler's care. The house has benefit of complicated passages and corridors.
But then half a sovereign to a dismissed servant can put a dozen plans of the place into dishonest hands.
Indeed. Or perhaps one visit by your sisterhood would do the same, Inspector.
Every housebreaker stands in need of good intelligence.
Every detective, too. Here's a place they'll have struck out. House empty during winter months. That means all valuables sent to the bankers. We'll excise it, too. What does EL stand for?
Is that at North Cape? Electric lighted. You can safely cross that house off, Miss Brooke, I fancy.
You think so?
It's my consideration that electric lighting is one of the greatest safeguards against burglars a man can have.
Well, provided he doesn't rely exclusively on it. Is this the only such house in the district?
That's right. Though I'm sure the good example will rub off on others. The electric lighting will save the police a lot of trouble these dark winter nights, believe you me.
But in the meantime, the house is listed as containing magnificent plate and considerable jewellery. I think I shall leave North Cape on the list of possible targets.
This is Redhill, Miss Brooke. I've hired you an above-shop room that immediately faces the head of Paved Court. That's where the Sisterhood resides. Mrs. Golightly, the proprietress of said drapers, has given this key to the side door so that you can let yourself in and out as you please.
Does she know what I'm doing there?
She is discreet. But if you wish, you can find far more comfortable quarters for the night. This hotel is just outside the town.
Oh, thank you.
I shall carry on another stop, just in case, so you may be seen to alight on your own.
Do you seriously believe this gang is large and organised enough to follow your every move, Inspector?
Oh, I have little doubt about it.
Then such deep plotters may have imagination enough to defeat even your electric lighting.
Yes. Well, that may be the way in London, Miss Brooke, but out here in darkest Surrey, the burglar is still a traditionalist at heart.
Observations made at 4:30 afternoon, November 11. Paved Court, Redhill. Collection of 4-roomed houses. Distinctly unhealthy terrace. More than half unlet. Number 8. Light in upper window. Dormitory room for children? ? Donkey cart and 2 sisters. 3 children riding. Clothes ? Bundled on cart. 1 very tall woman, near 6 feet. Other smaller, 5 feet 6. Both in blue serge nuns' dresses. Tall, older one, Sister Monica by Gunning's description. N.B. If physiognomy not false science, Sister M's face indeed coarsest, most repellent criminal type ever observed. To follow up.
Home at last, children.
Sister Anna,
What is it, Davy?
when are we going to eat? I'm hungry.
Now. Once. Let's go in and see what we got, shall we?
Younger sister Anna, rather beautiful. Still, sad-looking face. Criminal type ? No.
There we go. Then you come. And in we go to tea. That's it.
Evening, sister. Good afternoon's work.
I got a little lost, so we're a bit late home.
Oh, I suspect the little ones are hungry then. Surprised you found your way in the dark.
You can talk. We were broken bicycle light.
I meant being new to the neighbourhood as you are. Not as good a haul as you got this morning at Wootton.
Christa God's Mills, nevertheless, Mr. Murray.
Sisters visited Wootton AM.
Better luck tomorrow, eh? Good evening, sister.
John Murray, sister's landlord, first reported them to the police. What made him suspect them?
And they're admirable ones for punctuality, Miss Brooke, which is certain. For every morning at 10 precisely they set off on their rounds. And never earlier, never later. But Sundays excepted. That's natural, being nuns, you know.
Very fine coffee, Mrs. Golightly, thank you.
You asked for it strong. And that'd keep a dormouse all through winter without a wink of sleep, that would. So it'll keep your eyes open for your observing.
Mrs. Golightly, do you know that man?
Because I know fairly near every face in Redhill, Miss Brooke. Although I can't see him very well. Until he turns into the lamplight. But no, I don't think I've ever seen him before. He looks a bit suspicious, standing around like that. So perhaps I better make sure my shop's properly shuttered up. But do you know him?
I've observed him once already today, from the train I arrived in.
So then perhaps you've a secret admirer, Miss Brooke.
No. No, I don't think so.
Morning!
Good morning!
Pardon me. Miss Brooke, isn't it? I wonder if I could beg 5 minutes' talk of you.
I am Loveday Brooke, but you have the advantage of me, I'm afraid.
Oh, my name is George White. I was present about a month ago at one of your trials in Newcastle. You'd solved the mystery. I mean, I was reporting for my father's local paper.
Oh, you're a long way from home then, Mr. White.
I should know your face among 1,000. You see, I watched you so closely as you gave your evidence. You hanged the man.
Not in person.
Oh, I mean, your evidence hanged him.
No, Mr. White. His crime hanged him. And are you plotting an editorial now?
No. Though a literary man's always on the hunt for a story. No, you're right, of course, Miss Brooke. I am a long way from home. In fact, I've got into great trouble, and you may actually be the only person in the whole world who can help me out of it.
Oh, just at the moment, I'm rather doubtful as to my powers of helping anyone out of trouble.
Oh, don't say that, Miss Brooke. I know you have a positive genius for solving puzzles. Mine is that I've lost my sweetheart.
Well, as to that, my experience doesn't go far.
Oh, rubbish! Oh, I'm sorry, but everyone knows you do such wonderful things. It's as if when anything is wanting to be found out, you just walk into a place, look about you, and everything in a moment becomes as clear as noonday.
Have you lost your sweetheart in this vicinity then, Mr. White?
Well, yes and no. That is, I know where she was until quite recently. She had a place as nursery governess at one of the large households around here.
Do you know the name of the house or the family?
Oh, certainly. Wootton Hall, the place is called.
And your lost love's name?
Annie Lee. I don't care who knows it. I'm a long way from anyone's disapproval here. But, please, Miss Brooke, don't talk of her as a lost love. It's too much to bear.
I presume you were still in Newcastle when you found out that Miss Lee was gone?
Oh. I suddenly got a letter from her. She broke off our engagement. It's been a year since since I last saw her.
Do you have the letter still?
No. I was angry, livid, tore it into 1,000 pieces, wrote back at once saying I wouldn't allow it, I'd marry her anyway.
In spite of what?
Annie had discovered that her father, who we thought dead, that he was in fact serving his time for some offence committed years ago. I don't know how she found this out. I only know she thought it would put our marriage out of question. Well, she's wrong there, Miss Brooke. Only I need to find her to prove it to her.
If I were you, Mr. White, I think I should inquire first at Wootton Hall.
Well, I did, of course. I did that straight away. But the lady there, Mrs. Copeland, she would only tell me that Annie had thrown up her employment as soon as ever my letter arrived.
You wrote in haste, Mr. White.
Well, I'll not give myself leisure to repent if I have anything to do with it. My Annie has joined some sisterhood, it seems, and that Mrs. Copeland says she's pledged her word not to reveal its name or whereabouts.
But you imagine I'm able to find out what Mrs. Copeland has sworn not to tell?
Well, of course! Well, you're famed for it.
In this instance, I fancy you're not calling on any particular skill. I have probably already found Miss Annie Lee.
Where? Miss Brooke, is it really her?
I can't say for certain it is she, but that's a matter you can very easily settle for yourself. And in a way that will do me a great favour, if you will.
Any service, the slightest to you, would delight me. Only name it.
First, you must understand, Mr. White, that I came down to Redhill specially to watch the movements of a certain sisterhood. They have somehow aroused the suspicions of the police.
What suspicions?
Oh, no matter for the moment. Suffice to say that ever since I arrived, I've found myself closely watched. I assume by confederates of these sisters.
I don't understand.
I might as well go back to town at once. Unless I can find a way to do my work by a deputy.
Me?
Precisely. Oh. I have a hired room in Redhill with a good view of the Sisterhood's activities. If you take my place there, you can report them to me at my hotel. You will be doing yourself a good turn, for I have little doubt but that under one of their blue serge hoods, you will discover the pretty face of Miss Annie Lee.
Oh. Would you credit it? Me, a deputy to the famous Miss Brooke. Oh, but how will I get into the shop room? And where is it? I've only been a day and a half in the neighbourhood.
It's a draper's.
Oh.
On the corner of London Road and Paved Court, where the Sisterhood keeps its little home for crippled children. This key will prove to Mrs. Golightly that you're working with me.
What's she like? Will she make a fuss?
Mrs. Golightly is a very civil and obliging person, if a little over fond of conjunctions.
Of what?
She seems incapable of starting any sentence without an and or a but or some such.
Oh, junctions, yes. Better put the key somewhere secure. Oh, not that pocket, though.
Oh, you must have an empty one somewhere.
Ah, safe.
Now, it won't do for you and me to be seen together, Mr. White. I intend to give them a very tedious wait outside Laker's Hotel.
But if I report to you there...
Well, anybody can come and go at an hotel. It's what they're for.
Of course. How would a spy know who I was? Your secret deputy.
Exactly. I shall take a leisurely walk back. You'd better make a start at once and bicycle off to Redhill.
I will. And, thank you, Miss Brooke, for your confidence in me.
That's a capital machine, too.
Ah, yes. With this, I can follow those sham sisters anywhere.
Not after dark, I suspect.
Oh, don't you worry about a little thing like that, Miss Brooke.
Come and report without fail by 1 o'clock. Don't forget!
Morning, Inspector.
Did nothing happen last night? Break-ins, I mean?
Not that we've heard of yet, sir.
Let me know at once, Sergeant.
Which I would, of course, sir. By the by, a telegram just arrived for you.
Huh.
There was no reply required, so I didn't make one.
Do you have any ideas about this, then, Lane?
Relies solely on chemist and coal merchant throughout the day. I should say LB, whoever he is, has lost his head, sir.
On the contrary. LB is Miss Loveday Brooke, and she is very far from being a sender of nonsense messages. Chemist and coal merchant, though.
I'd have a good leaf through your cipher book, sir, was I you? Because that's what it sounds like. A cipher.
Good morning to you.
Morning, Mum.
Is this the house called North Cape?
That's right, Mum.
Oh, I do seem to have got a little out of my way. But now I know where I am, so that's a mercy. A very handsome mansion, if I may say so. I imagine much of it must be your handiwork.
Well, in part, Mum, I suppose you could say so. I serve as a sort of general handyman and electrical engineer.
Oh, that's unusual. An electrical engineer, you say? You must be something of a rare breed in the district.
Well, I wouldn't be blowing my own trumpet too loud if I agreed with you, Mum. Dunham's my name, and just over there's my particular hobby horse.
It looks like a glorified outhouse. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that's all right, Mum. You're not to know. It is, in point of fact, our engine house.
Oh.
In that little building we can make all the electricity that lights the whole of North Cape House.
Extraordinary. I have no idea. I wonder, Mr. Dunham, could I?
There she is, Miss Smith. Now, what do you think of her?
Oh, I don't know what I expected, really.
The engine turns a patent generator, which makes the electricity, and then we can store it till it's needed. Over here on these, well, jars, I suppose, is the closest word a lady would easily understand.
How, then, does the electricity get to the house? I can't see any pipes, for instance.
Ah, no, it's not like gas lighting, miss. You don't want pipes for electricity, but wires. We have two, that's all you need. I helped lay them last year. They run from the jars there. One for supply and one for return, see?
And they go underground.
That's right.
So the supply may be quite secure. How ingenious of you, Mr. Dunham.
Ah, it's the usual way of these things. I don't claim any special credit, you understand, Miss Smith.
Even so.
No. The only thing that can go wrong is if the boiler goes out or the engine stops. And even then, these jars can keep the house lighted for more than a day together.
Fascinating. I really believe I can see the future.
I've seen her, Miss Brooke. My Annie. I've seen her, and they've got her.
Perhaps it would be better, Mr. White, if we broadcast your report a little less widely.
The Master of Hounds is a local magistrate.
Even so, let us allow him to enjoy his hunt while we compose our thoughts on yours. The hotel serves a very good parking. Would you like some?
I have to get my girl away from that damned sisterhood, Miss Brooke, and as soon as possible.
I hope you haven't betrayed yourself by trying to talk to her.
No, I stood to my duty.
Good. I shouldn't wish to have to find another deputy.
Do you think you're still watched, then?
I am certain of it. There's a spy out there now.
One of the huntmen?
No, don't stare too obviously, Mr. White. The man has been hacking the hedge with a billhook in a most ineffectual manner for the last hour and a half. He nearly fell over in his attempt to appear inconspicuous when the Master of Hounds called me out to pay his compliments.
I don't know how you can support it, the spying.
Well, I can't, to be honest with you. It is really making my task here impossible. So much so that I've decided to return to town by the first train tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's for the best. Oh, for me, I mean. Spying's a trade doesn't suit me, Miss Brooke. Skulking at an upstairs window, watching my Annie hanging over those little cripples, never being able to say a word to my girl, never even a wave of my hand. Well, that's cost me something, I tell you.
Well, as to remuneration, your services...
Good God, Miss Brooke, what do you think of me? My reward will be Annie out of that pit and in my arms again. Well, I want no more, and I'll have no less, if I have to pull their rotten little house down about their ears to get her out.
I believe that would only allow you temporary satisfaction. You can afford to take your time, now you know where Miss Annie Lee is.
But they'll be working on her, won't they? Drawing her in, binding her to them closer and closer. They're no better than the white slavers.
Oh, please spare me that old story. Bear in mind you're a newspaperman, and let us try to be coherent with our facts. So, tell me, did Sister Anna go out with the donkey cart today?
No. She only tucked the nippers up with a blanket and went back inside. 2 old sisters, ugly as sin. They took the cart out at 10 o'clock prompt.
Did you follow them? Or did the allure of Sister Anna make you stay?
Oh, duty first, Miss Brooke. Well, jolt, 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 they went around the corner, and I was onto my bicycle in a trice. I managed to follow them.
And their destination today was?
Wootton Hall.
I expected you would say that.
Huh? How so?
Oh, I forgot. You don't know the nature of the suspicion attached to this sisterhood.
Suspicions? Now see here, Miss Brooke. Whatever they may be, I'll stake my life and honour on it. My Annie has no share in any wickedness of whatever kind.
No. So sweet and sad a face has nothing of the criminal about it.
I don't need a detective to tell me that.
It is the face of an Andromeda, Mr. White. Here am I, it seems to say, tied to my stake, helpless and hopeless.
I dare say, but I don't read that kind of novel, I'm afraid.
You should. Did you observe the sisters getting relief of any sort from Wootton Hall?
Yes. One of the 2 old baggages went up to the house. She stayed there about a quarter of an hour, I should think, then came back to join the other beauty carrying a bundle and a basket.
Very good. I've no doubt they brought away with them something more valuable than old garments and the odd bit of food.
What then do you suppose?
Imagine I wanted to aid a gang of thieves, Mr. White. Help them break into Wootton Hall tonight. It would be of great use to know that the master of the house is away from home.
I suppose so, but what about
Also,
my Annie?
that 2 of the manservants who usually sleep in the house have recently been dismissed and not yet replaced. That the dogs are never unchained at night, and furthermore, that their kennels are at the opposite side of the house to the butler's pantry.
And how do you know all this?
I have garnered all the particulars in this hotel, Mr. White, without even moving from my chair. But were I a professional burglar, it's the same as for a professional detective. I should not be content with information merely likely to be true. I have to be careful to procure such that is certain to be true. So, I set accomplices to work at the fountainhead. Now do you understand of what these sisters are suspected?
What are you going to do?
Communicate with the police. And at once.
What? And send them to Wootton Hall?
An ambush must be set. With luck, Inspector Gunning will catch the whole gang.
What becomes of my Annie then?
Oh, I don't think you need worry about her, Mr. White. It will be proved, no doubt, that she has been as much deceived and imposed upon as the man John Murray.
Who?
The landlord who so foolishly let his house to these women in the first place. There. You may read it if you wish.
Ah. That should do it. And do for those infernal sisters at the same time.
I should feel greatly obliged if you would at once deliver it to Inspector Gunning at Reigate.
Oh, with pleasure.
There'll be no need to bring back an answer. I imagine you'll wish to put your own plans into immediate action.
I will, Miss Brooke. There's a straightforward way of doing straightforward work. It's time I take that path and get my Annie out of that den. Please be assured of my thanks for what you've done, and indeed my greatest admiration.
All the thanks are to you, Mr. White. Believe me when I say that. Without your invaluable help, my investigation here would have been utterly fruitless.
Wootton Hall is threatened tonight. Concentrate attention there, LB.
Seems your Miss Brooke had something of a success.
So it does. How many men can we call upon, Blaine? I want a dozen.
I've enough time to get 8 or so knocked up. With the night men, that'll allow us 13.
Excellent, Sergeant. And will you be with us?
I do dearly love a good scrap, sir. Careful. You'll be burning the note next.
It's deliberate, Blaine. I'm heating the card, not destroying it. Remember Miss Brooke's telegram this morning?
Rely solely on chemist and coal merchant throughout the day.
Meaning she would write to me using invisible ink. No doubt this pencil message about Wootton Hall means nothing.
Why go to all that trouble?
Miss Brooke is spied upon Blaine. The young man who brought this, is he still in the station house?
No, sir. Slapped the card upon my desk, said that's for Inspector Gunning, and pedalled away as fast as his bicycle would carry him.
Did you know him?
No, sir. Never seen him before.
Well, then, we may assume Miss Brooke had a good reason for letting him see the pencil message, but not this.
North Cape House will be attacked tonight. We are dealing with a desperate gang. Be prepared for a struggle.
Oh, we'll be prepared, all right.
Above all, guard the engine house that supplies the electric lighting.
LB. She doesn't come cheap, Sergeant, but my word, it's money well spent.
Still a bit light, if you ask me, sir.
They won't strike until the moon's down. Not unless they're really confident. In either case, I can wait.
Not so sure I can. My stick hand's getting itchy to bash in a couple of villains' heads.
It's not exactly a regular issue truncheon, is it, Blaine?
Which it's as I said, sir. I dearly love a good scrap, but I do like to win it as well.
Somebody's jumped the gun. We'll be next. Ready, Sergeant?
Let 'em come on, then.
It's locked up! And so will you be! Police!
My God!
You stand still there! You! Ah!
Get inside!
Drop it!
Get the lights! Turn the power off!
Get in the name of the law!
Hurry up! I can't hold this bugger off much longer!
My aim's better than yours, friend, see?
Be quick, Blaine, the other one. Hold him! Hold him!
Which I'm trying to do, ain't I?
Inspector Gunning!
Here. We've got 2 of them. Bring up that light, man, quickly.
There's another pair got caught inside the house. One of your men is down, though.
Bad?
Oh, I don't know.
I hope the bastard dies.
It's a very stupid thing to say, my boy.
All right, Blaine. Let's take a look at who we'll be charging with attempted murder, or worse. Mr. Dunham, the lantern, if you please.
Here.
Well, damn my eyes.
Do you know this one, then?
Do I? If I ain't Miss Brooke's own bicycle messenger boy.
Well, well. And what about the Sleeping Beauty, huh?
Oh, I've never met either of these men before.
Well, even under the blood, I can recognise Mr. John Murray when I see him. Is he your leader, then?
I'm saying nothing.
Oh, you will. We've only started.
Sergeant, time enough later.
Haven't I just looking forward to that already?
A capital touch.
The irony of having your deputy deliver the very note that would entrap him, huh?
It was born of necessity, Mr. Dyer, rather than out of any sense of fun, I do assure you.
Anyway, the biter got bit, and with a vengeance.
But he, all the time laughing up his sleeve and thinking what a fool he was making of you.
Well, it was clear that if I was to do the work for which you gentlemen have been paying, I should have to lull the gang's suspicions. Inspector, do you now know the identity of the man who said...
My name is George White.
Oh, yes, Miss Brooke. That came out pretty quickly. His name is George Lee. His father gave him up.
His father?
Arthur Lee. No honour amongst those thieves, and no blood thicker than water either, if it comes to that. The elder Lee is well known to the police of 5 counties, and we take him to be the prime mover in this whole affair.
Then I understand the connection to our sisterhood, I think.
Annie Lee. I know where she was until quite recently. She had a place as nursery governess at one of the large households around here. Wootton Hall, the place is called.
She was not his missing sweetheart, as he pretended. She is his sister.
So it appears. Lee, the father, has been lately released from Portland. A penal servitude for a similar offence to this. He seems to have no sooner left Her Majesty's custody than he was making efforts to find out his children, with the intent of ruining them both.
Well, the girl Annie was fairly well placed in life, though. A governess.
Through the kindness of friends, yes. Of course, once we had Arthur Lee, we took him over to Wootton Hall, where he was recognised at first sight. He'd been pretty constantly there for a time, trying to get his daughter to act as his accomplice for a robbery of the house.
So that is why she threw up her situation and joined the sisterhood.
To get away from her father. It seems to be every young woman's one ambition nowadays.
I let that pass, Mr. Dyer.
Where does the man John Murray enter the picture?
Well, young George Lee was taken on at an electrical engineer's in Balham. And that's when he became acquainted with Murray, who was a bit of an unlucky gambler. He was already going rapidly downhill to Queer Street.
Murray, of course, owned the Redhill house, rented by the Sisterhood after Miss Lee had joined them.
Well, that's when the grand idea evidently struck the brain of our 3 scoundrels. They thought to use the sisters to draw off the police's attention from the special house they planned to attack.
North Cape.
As you so astutely pointed out to us, Miss Brooke. To make it look better, Lee and his confederates broke into the houses visited on the sisters' regular begging rounds.
It was as carefully organised as it was cunning. Now, how did you come to suspect that things were the exact opposite of your original instructions?
Oh, I didn't, immediately. Though at first it seemed odd that John Murray should be so anxious to do the work of the police for them. Paved Court in Redhill is really little better than a slum, and such landlords are generally less than benevolent towards their local constabulary. The first and only time I saw Murray, however...
Surprised you found your way in the dark?
You can talk, with your broken bicycle light.
There was a tiny star in its glass. The lamp itself was dented and had lost its hook. He'd fastened it to the bicycle by a piece of electrical fuse wire. The next morning, as I was walking the hill towards Northfield...
Morning!
Good morning! The young man was mounted on the self-same bicycle.
With this I can follow those sham sisters anywhere.
Not after dark, I suspect.
Oh, don't you worry about a little thing like that, Miss Brooke.
Oh, not a doubt of it. Star break in the lamp glass, dent, fuse wire, all were there. It certainly gave the lie to his claim that he was a stranger in the place. So did another mistake.
Would you credit it? Me, a deputy to the famous Miss Brooke. Oh, but how will I get into the shop room?
I had not mentioned the shop. Yet he already knew, and then, despite his supposed Newcastle provenance, there was nothing of the North Country in his accent.
Not a man fit for the stage, your Mr. Lee.
I was present at one of your trials in Newcastle, reporting for my father's local paper. A literary man's always on the hunt for a story.
Yet his hands were coarse and grimy, as only a mechanic's could be. And I know the standard of the provincial press is not what it was, but really.
Mrs. Golightly is a very civil and obliging person.
if a little over fond of conjunctions.
Of what?
Oh, she seems incapable of starting any sentence without an and or a but or some such.
Oh, junctions, yes.
A newspaperman so ignorant of his parts of speech, it was not to be believed. Then, finally, as Mr. White tried and failed to put the latchkey I gave him into his waistcoat.
Not that pocket, though.
You must have an empty one somewhere.
Safe.
He had a coil of fuse wire there, which is so essential a tool to an electrical engineer that he would carry it about him quite unconsciously.
Exactly so, yeah.
This was, no doubt, the evidence that turned your mind to the one house in the neighbourhood lighted by electricity.
That and the way a quite different residence was so persistently forced on my notice.
Wootton Hall, the place is called.
It was clearly someone's wish to fix my suspicions there. Accordingly, to all appearances, I allowed the fellows to think they were making a fool of me.
And set young Lee to deliver his own warrant. Oh, it's excellent.
All this is very well, Miss Brooke, but nothing you've said tells me what diverted your suspicions from the very people we thought were at the heart of the business.
Oh, yes, the unfortunate sisters.
There must have been something. What was it we didn't see?
Simply this, Inspector.
There we go. Then you come, and in we go to tea. That's it.
I have seen female criminals of all kinds handling children, and they may rarely treat them with a certain rough kindness. But tenderness, no, never. Of that they are utterly incapable.
But that's Sister Monica.
I admit, she is not pleasant to look at, but at the same time there was something beautiful in the way she lifted her little cripple, put his tiny, thin hand around her neck and carried him into the house.
You see, Gunning, there are some times when a female detective is invaluable.
You believe in criminal physiognomy, don't you, Inspector?
It has rarely failed me, Miss Brooke.
I merely ask, how does your science account for Sister Monica's repulsiveness of features as compared with young George Lee's undoubted good looks?
The exception that proves the rule.
We must agree to differ.
Well, Mr. Dyer, before I forget, the cheque.
Thank you, Inspector. The affair has turned out well for all of us, I think.
Not for poor pretty Sister Anna. She is the one person I do feel sorry for.
She is of criminal stock, Miss Brooke. Her family ruined her.
Perhaps. Though now she has a real family. Children. Love. Yes. The former Annie Lee may not, after all, be so badly placed.
Come on, children, sing up. Let's make a joyful noise to the Lord. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small. All things bright and wonderful, the Lord God made them.
In The Redhill Sisterhood by Catherine Louisa Purkis, Loveday Brooke was played by Gayanne Potter. Inspector Gunning was played by Paul Young, Sergeant Blaine by Neil McKinven, Murray by Simon Tate, Sister Monica by Noreen Layton, Sister Anna by Lucy Patterson, Dyer by Ralph Reich, White by John Paul Hurley, and Davy by Frederick Forge. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The Redhill Sisterhood was dramatised by Roger Danes and directed by Patrick Rayner.